Good day everyone! For today's topic, we will be having graphing linear equations in two variables. After going through this lesson, you are expected to write the linear equation ax plus by equals c in the form of slope-intercept form y equals mx plus b and vice versa. And also, graph a linear equation given any 2 points, the x and y intercepts, and the slope and the point on the line. Let us have first equation which needs to be changed to slope-intercept form, then identify the slope and y-intercept. Let us have 3x plus 4y equals 8. The given is written in standard form, and we have to change it into slope-intercept form, or the y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. In our given, we have to use the addition property of equality, or APE. It states that adding the same number to each side of an equation gives us an equivalent equation. We have to get the opposite of positive 3x, which is negative 3x. Add negative 3x on both sides, then cancel negative 3x plus 3x. We will have 4y equals negative 3x plus 8. Then, divide both sides by 4. Therefore, we will have y equals negative 3 over 4x plus 2. After getting the slope-intercept form, we can easily identify the slope and y-intercept from our answer. From our answer, m is negative 3 over 4 or negative 3/4, and b as our y-intercept is positive 2. We can now graph the given equation. In graphing, we have to plot first the y-intercept, which is positive 2. Y-intercept can only be found in y-axis. Then, we will have to rise over run from the first point. We will fall by 3 times and run by 4 times to obtain the second point. Therefore, the second point is 4, negative 1. So here is the graph of 3x plus 4y equals 8. Another example, we have negative 9x plus 35 equals negative 5y. Since nakaseparate na yung variable na y from our equation, therefore we only have to divide both sides by negative 5. Cancel negative 5. Therefore, we will have y equals negative 9x divided by negative 5 is positive 9 over 5x. Then, 35 divided by negative 5 is negative 7. Therefore, the slope-intercept form of negative 9x plus 35 equals negative 5y is y equals 9 over 5x minus 7. If igagraph naman natin siya, we will obtain our slope as 9 over 5 and our y-intercept as negative 7. So, ang una nating igagraph ay yung y-intercept, which is negative 7. Negative 7 will rise off. So, from first point, magra-rise tayo ng positive 9. And then, magra-run tayo ng 5. Therefore, our second point is 5, positive 2 from the first quadrant, and then connect the 2 points. So, iyan na yung ating graph ng negative 9x plus 35 equals negative 5y. Another example, we have 2y minus 6 equals negative 6x. So we have to change it into slope-intercept form, or the y equals mx plus b. So we have to identify the opposite of negative 6 and add it on both sides. Then cancel negative 6 plus 6. We will have 2y equals negative 6x plus 6. Then divide both sides by positive 2. 2y divided by 2 is y. And negative 6x divided by 2 is negative 3x. 6 divided by 2 is positive 3. Therefore, we will have y equals negative 3x plus 3. Then, obtain our slope, which is negative 3. And our y-intercept is 3 or positive 3. Plot first our y-intercept, which is positive 3, and then we will fall by 3 times from our slope as negative 3. So, fall ng tatlo, 1, 2, 3, then magra-run tayo ng 1 kasi all whole numbers have denominator of 1. Then, connect 2 points. And this is our graph of 2y minus 6 equals negative 6x. Next, we have to graph linear equations using 2 points. So if we have 2 points, we can plot it easily. So we will plot 4, 0 as located in our x-axis because our y is 0, and then 0, 5 located at y-axis, and then connect the 2 points. We can also check if our graph is correct by having our slope. So to solve for the slope given the 2 points, we will have the slope formula. M equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. For the label, para hindi malito, so the first point we have x sub 1 and y sub 1, and the second point is x sub 2, y sub 2. Then B is our y-intercept from the slope-intercept formula. So to solve, substitute the values from our given. Therefore, we will have 5 minus 0 all over 0 minus 4. Then simplify. We will have 5 over negative 4, or simply, our slope is negative 5 over 4. And the y-intercept is positive 5, which lie on our y-axis. So from positive 5, we will count by 5 falling from positive 5 on the y-axis. So falling meaning pababa tayo from positive 5. And then, we will run by 4 on our right. Therefore, we can have the same graph as our first graph. Another example, we have 0, negative 3, and 4, 0. So, igagraph natin yung 0, negative 3. So, 0 yung x, therefore, yung negative 3 ay nasa y-axis. And then, second point, 4, 0. 4 yung x, and then 0 yung y. So, nasa x-axis lang siya. Then, connect the 2 points. Therefore, we will have the graph of 0, negative 3, and 4, 0. To check for the slope and the y-intercept, let us have the slope formula. Substitute the values of y sub 2 and y sub 1, and that is 0 minus negative 3 all over 4 minus 0. So 0 minus negative 3, so it will become 0 plus 3. So 0 plus 3 is positive 3 over 4 minus 0 is 4. Therefore, our slope is positive 3/4. So for our y-intercept, we have negative 3 as the value of our y-intercept in the y-axis. So from negative 3 as our first point, we will count by 3 times rising. So mapupunta siya doon sa origin. And then we will move by 4 to our right, 4 unit. So we will end up on positive 4 on x-axis. So this will be our graph. Next, we can also graph a linear equation if we have the x and y intercepts. Example, 2x plus y equals 4. To get the value of x, let y equals 0. So let us use our given 2x plus y equals 4. So si y, gagawin natin siyang 0. And then, so 2x plus 0 equals 4. We will now have 2x equals 4. And then to get the value of x, we have to divide both sides by 2. Cancel 2. And then 4 divided by 2 is 2 or positive 2. Therefore, if we let y equal to 0, x is positive 2. Now, to get the value of y, if we let x equal to 0, so gagawin naman natin si x na 0. So, 2 times 0 is 0. Therefore, we will have y equals 4. After getting the value of the x and y intercepts, we can now have the two coordinates. So, if we let y equal to 0, our coordinates will be 2, 0. And if we let x equal to 0, the second coordinate will be 0, 4. Let us graph 2, 0 and 0, 4. So this will be 2, 0. Our x is 2 and then y is 0. Kaya siya nasa x-axis lang. Kasi x lang yung may value. Si y ay 0 na. So hindi siya magra-rise. And then, second point, we have 0, 4. So this will be 0. So start ka kay 0. And then, ang y mo ay 4 kasi walang value si x, therefore nasa y-axis ka. Connect the 2 points and that will be the graph of 2x plus y equals 4. To get the slope naman and the y-intercept of the given equation, if the given is x and y-intercepts, we can use the slope formula or change the given equation into slope-intercept form. So, by using the slope formula, we have m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. And for the slope-intercept form, we have y equals mx plus b. So, unahin natin yung slope formula. Substitute natin yung values ng dalawang coordinates. So, ang y sub 2 ay positive 4. And then y sub 1 is 0. X sub 2 is 0. X sub 1 is positive 2. Hindi ko na nilagyan ng label pero pwede nyong lagyan kung nalilito. And then simplify. So 4 minus 0 is 4. And then 0 minus 2 is negative 2. 4 divided by negative 2 is negative 2. Therefore, our slope is negative 2. And then, our y-intercept or b is positive 4. Kasi siya lang yung value ng y. Next, y equals mx plus b. Sabi nga natin, pwede natin makuha yung value ng slope given si 2x plus y equals 4. I-change natin siya into slope-intercept form. So, paano yun? Yun yung first na diniscuss kanina. So, let us have 2x plus y equals 4. Let us leave our y alone. Let us get the opposite of positive 2x, and that is negative 2x. We will add on both sides si negative 2x. Then, cancel si negative 2x plus 2x. We will have y equals negative 2x plus 4. Again, kapag naka-slope-intercept form na siya, pwede na natin ma-identify yung slope. Ano nga ba yung slope ulit? Siya yung m. And our m in our answer is negative 2. Therefore, our slope is negative 2. For our b, that is positive 4. So, we will have m as negative 2, or slope is negative 2 and b is positive 4. Same siya doon sa kinuha natin kanina noong gumamit tayo ng slope formula. Okay? Lastly, we can graph the linear equation given a slope and a point. So, given yung slope tsaka isang point. Example, number 1, m or our slope is positive 2 and a point given coordinates negative 3, negative 2. So, ang x natin ay negative 3, ang y ay negative 2. So, i-plot muna natin yung point. So, negative 3, negative 2. Ito siya. And then, magka-count tayo ng 2 times up or rise. Dalawang beses magra-rise. So, 1, 2, and then magra-run tayo ng 1. Kasi sabi nga natin, kapag ang slope ay whole number, meron siyang denominator na 1, hindi 0. So, nandito yung second point natin. Connect 2 points. So, yan na yung graph na example number 1. Let us have another example. Our slope is positive 3/4 and a point given coordinates 2, negative 5. So, ang x natin ay 2, ang y ay negative 5. So, nandito siya. And then, do not forget to label the point. Magra-rise tayo ng 3 beses. And then, magra-run tayo ng 4 times. So, nandun na yung second point. So, connect the 2 points. So, that will be our second graph. Again, we have 3 ways to graph linear equation. Depende kung ano yung mga given. So, we have, kung meron tayong 2 points na ibinigay, kung merong x and y intercepts, and lastly, if we have slope and a point. So, you can check lang if your graph is correct kung gagamit kayo ng slope formula or kung ang given ay linear equation, you can use letting ng value ng variable as 0 to check sa x and y intercept. So, that will be the end of our discussion for graphing linear equation given the 3 conditions. Thank you for listening and watching. I hope you learned a lot from this discussion. If you have any suggestions regarding my videos, I will gladly read your comments below. And I will try to improve pa sa mga susunod pang mga videos. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye!